Okay, so welcome back. So let's do an example and let's first find how this thing behaves, find the vertex, find the y-intercept, and then see what we have. Okay, so in this case here, notice that A is -1, B is 1, and C is 6. And so again, the vertex, the x-coordinate is going to give us -b over 2a, which in this case is going to be -1 over 2 times -1, which equals 1/2. Okay, and if we plug in 1/2 for x, what do we get for y? Okay, well, we get negative, right? It's negative 1/2 squared plus 1/2 plus 6, okay, which is going to be -1/4 plus 1/2 plus 6, okay, and so this is going to be what? 1/4 plus a 6th, which is equal to 25/4, because you could write this 6 as 24 over 4, right? So we get 25/4. So the vertex is 1/2 comma 25/4. Okay? Which is about 6 1/4. Okay, so 1/2, 6 1/4, let's see, is about right there, okay? Now, what about the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept, again, if x is 0, the y-intercept is at 6, okay? So that's going to be 0, 6, which is going to be right here, which means that the other one is going to be at 1, 6. And so if you notice, those points are really close together. So we're not going to really get a good picture of what this graph looks like. We do know that it opens downward, right? So you can see that it's starting going down, right? So the vertex is here. And so it is going down, but we want a better picture. So let's plot some points. Well, let's find the x-intercept. So if we can find where it crosses the x-intercept, because it must cross the x-intercept, right? It's opening down, so it has to cross the x-intercept. So let's find out where. So what we're going to do is, let's see if we can factor this thing. Okay, so let's write this as -x squared plus x plus 6 equals 0, right? So I want to find that. So there's the vertex. And y-intercept is 0, 6. Now we want to find the x-intercepts, which means we want to set y equal to 0. So we're setting this equal to 0, and now we're going to solve for x. And so let's see if we can factor this thing. So let's multiply by -1. We can multiply everything by -1 and we'll be fine. So let's do that. So that'll give us x squared minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. And so what do we get? Here we get what two factors, so we ask ourselves what two factors of -6 will add to -1. Okay, so because they have to add to the middle term. So since it's negative, we have opposite signs, right? So we have to have two numbers that when we subtract, the bigger number is negative. Okay? So the bigger number is negative, so again, -6, so that would be 2 times -3. Okay? So that means we get x minus 3 times x plus 2 equals 0, which tells us that x equals 3 and or x equals negative 2. And so that tells us where it crosses the x-axis. It's going to cross at x equals 3 and x equals negative 2. So the 2 points are going to be 3 comma 0 and negative 2 comma 0. So those are where the 2 points fall in. So now we found the y-intercepts, right? So the y-intercepts are at where? 3 comma 0 and negative 2 comma 0. Okay, so now we can sketch this thing. So now we know it goes like that and that. And we're done. Have a great day.